Hello students, so I am back with part 2 of chapter 2 Globe, Latitudes and Longitudes. Before starting the new topic, let us first recapitulate what we have done in the previous session. We have discussed about globe, which is a true model of the earth, axis, a needle is fixed through the globe in a tilted manner, equator, an imaginary line running on the globe divide it into two equal halves. Parallel of latitudes. All parallel circles from the equator up to the poles. Important parallel of latitudes included equator, Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn, Arctic Circle, Antarctic Circle, North Pole and South Pole. In the heat zones of the earth, we discussed torrid zone, temperate zone and frigid zone. Let's start our topic with longitudes. Longitude is a measurement east or west of the prime meridian. Longitude is measured by imaginary lines that run around the earth vertically and meet at the north and the south pole. They meet at both poles and specify the east or west position of a location. Longitudes are imaginary circles that intersect the north and the south pole, and the equator half of the longitudinal circle is known as meridian. Geographers trace vertical lines called longitudes across Earth's surface to locate points on the globe. Longitude is defined in terms of meridians, which are half circle running from pole to pole. There are 360 longitudes because there are 179 meridians at the western hemisphere, 179 meridians at the eastern hemisphere. There are also one prime meridian and the 180 meridian. Not only by equator, our earth is divided into two equal halves, but also because of the prime meridian, our earth is divided into eastern and western hemisphere. Dear students, to fix the position of a place, it is necessary to know something more than the latitude of that place. You can see, for example, the Tonga Islands in the Pacific Ocean and Mauritius Island in the Indian Ocean are situated on the same latitude, that is 20 degrees south. Now, in order to locate them precisely, we must find out how far east or west these places from a given line of reference running from North Pole to the South Pole. These lines of reference are called the meridians of longitude, and the distance between them are measured in degrees of longitude. Each degree is further divided into minutes and minutes into seconds. They are semicircle and the distance between them decreases steadily polewards until it becomes 0 at the pole where all the meridians meet. Unlike parallels of latitude, all meridians are of equal length because parallels of latitude decreases from equator towards a pole. Thus, it was difficult to number the meridians. Hence, all countries decided that the count should begin from the meridian, which passed through the Greenwich, where the British Royal Observatory is located. This meridian is called the prime meridian. Its value is 0 degree longitude, and from where it counts 180 degree eastwards as well as 180 degree westwards. The prime meridian and 180 degree meridian divide the earth into two equal halves. Together, the equator and the prime meridian divide the earth into 4 equal parts. Therefore, the longitude of a place is followed by the letter E for the east and W for the west, as we have done this for the northern hemisphere as N and southern hemisphere as S. It is interesting to note that 180° east and 180° west meridians are on the same line. Students, now as you can see the pictures of parallels of latitude and meridians of longitude. If we combine both the things, then we get the grid, that is the network of parallels of latitude and meridians of longitude. You can locate any point on the globe very easily if you know its latitude and longitude. Dear students, the next topic is longitude and time. The best means of measuring time is by the movement of the earth, the moon and the planets. The sun regularly rises and sets every day, and naturally it is the best timekeeper throughout the world. Local time can be calculated by the shadow cast by the sun, which is the shortest at the noon and longest at sunrise and sunset. When the prime meridian of Greenwich has the sun at the highest point in the sky, all the places along this meridian will have midday or noon. As the earth rotates from west to east, those places east of Greenwich will be ahead of Greenwich time and those to the west will be behind it. The rate of differences can be calculated as follows. The earth makes one complete revolution of 360° in one day or 24 hours. It passes through 15° in 1 hour or in 4 minutes. The earth rotates from west to east, so every 15° we go eastwards. Local time is advanced by 1 hour. Conversely, if we go westwards, local time is retarded by 1 hour. We may thus conclude that places east of Greenwich see the sun earlier and gain the time, whereas places west of Greenwich see the sun later and lose the time. Here I presented a simple calculations for you. 1 degree is equal to 4 minutes. 15° if multiplied by 4 minutes, then 60 minutes, that is 1 hour. If Greenwich time is 12 o'clock, then towards the east 1 hour will be added. Then the time will be 1 p.m. and towards the west it is 11 a.m. Students, have you ever imagined if there is a time difference in India? We would have been asking our friends living in different states in India about the timings, as we are asking from a friend living in the foreign countries. The time of a place depends on the longitude that passes through it. Therefore, the standard time for each country is usually taken as the time of the central meridian that passes through it. The local time of places which are on different meridians are bound to different. For example, it will be difficult to prepare a timetable for trains which cross several longitudes. In India, there will be a difference of about 1 hour and 45 minutes in the local times of Dwarka in Gujarat and Dibrugarh in Assam. Therefore, it is necessary to adopt the local time of some central meridian of a country as a standard meridian for the country. In India, the longitude of 82° 30 minutes east is treated as the standard meridian. The local time at this meridian is taken as the standard time for the whole country. It is known as the Indian Standard Time. India is located east of Greenwich, that is at 82 degree 30 minute east, and is 5 hours and 30 minutes ahead of the GMT, that is Greenwich Mean Time Zone. So it will be 7:30 p.m. in India when it is 2 p.m. noon in London. Some countries have great longitudinal extent, and so they adopt more than one standard time. For example, Russia. There are as many as 11 standard times. The earth has been divided into 24 time zones of 1 hour each. Each zone covers 15 degrees of longitude. Here are some keywords which helped in this chapter. The keywords are globe, axis, equator, prime meridian, northern hemisphere, southern hemisphere, north latitude, south latitude, Indian Standard Time, and Greenwich Mean Time Zone. Hope you enjoy doing this chapter and it was easy for your understanding as well. Thank you.